Hello, and welcome back to Eclipse RP. So, from what I've heard, I was out of town for a little bit of time, but what I've heard is that apparently there's a big meeting going on. There was one yesterday as well that I wasn't actually part of, but apparently there's been a lot of stuff going on, and I got told to go to a location to meet with a couple people. I'm not exactly sure what's going to come of it. It's definitely Rook stuff, but I'm not exactly sure what. I guess I'll let you guys know when we get there. Again, might be some really interesting RP, so I'll be sure to let you guys see it, and I'll cut back over there once we get to the location. So I'll see you guys very soon. Alright, so I'm just about the place they told me to come to. So many people are there. Is it just Tom? Oh, it looks like it's just Tom. Tom and someone else. Interesting. I believe that's Steven, because I think Steven has the other Torero. Oh boy, let's see what they want. This could be interesting, I guess.
What's up, Zach?
How's it going? That's not even Steven. Who's that?
This is Stebby. He just got recruited.
Oh, that's why I didn't recognize him.
All
How's it
good,
going
man?
on?
I'm getting like down.
I was a little bit when I was driving.
So what's up, Tom?
What's up? So basically, a lot of stuff happened today.
Oh boy.
Like internally.
Oh shit.
Like yeah, I don't even know. All right, so basically, you know Gage, right?
Yeah, Gage Michaels.
Yeah. So apparently, he is planning, or was planning, or still is planning, to basically, quote unquote, impeach Dimitri.
Oh shit.
So, yeah. So we found out about that. This all started because we were going to recruitment 1. Not recruitment 1. We were going to backup recruitment, which is a terrible location. I hated it. It's that freaking construction site in the middle of the freaking city.
Oh.
People are
Yeah.
This literally this random just waltzes in. And he's like, "Yo, can one of you guys give me a ride?" Like we're in the meeting to recruit this guy, and he just walks in. You know, we're like right out in the open. So basically, we kind of kept him as a pet.
I see.
And then, alright, so basically we went up on the crane to vote on the guy. And then it was like a 5 yes, 6 no thing. And then Brandon D and Dante went to go discuss it. When they came back, apparently, so basically they like went off to discuss like what to do with him, because this guy apparently, like, I didn't know him offhand, like that was the first time I met him.
Yeah,
Apparently this guy is like always in town, and you know Prozac, how he's always in town when no one else is. Like Prozac, I don't know how he does. Like I'll come in town and then it's literally just Prozac, like running loud by himself. Like I feel so bad for him. So basically this guy would have been with Prozac, but apparently he didn't make it like in the end. So
Damn.
everyone's kind of pissed about that. Like, yeah. But basically when they came back, this is when they told us that apparently Gage was planning this impeachment and that he was getting more people. Apparently Ray Jensen.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Ray. Freaking. They said Steven, but Steven wasn't. That was just false. Like apparently Gage was like just saying names to like, get more people to help.
Oh.
So we almost killed Steven
Holy shit.
because of false stuff, but then we didn't. Basically we were up on the bridge, not the bridge, the crane, and we said we had everyone lined up, and he was like, "Alright, I'm gonna give you 7 seconds if you're planning this like step forward now, or we're gonna kill you." And Ray was the only one that stepped forward, and then that's when we kind of sorted it out with Steven. And then we let Ray discuss his side of the story, and basically what he was saying was Ray was planning to leave, but he just didn't know the right time. I don't know, I guess it it just didn't feel right. He was just waiting for the right time. And then so basically we talked it over, and then we voted on him if we were gonna throw him off the crane or not.
Jeez, for
And
Ray.
Ray Jensen, yeah.
Damn.
Basically we ended up throwing him off. Because I mean, it's one thing to try to impeach us, and then
So Ray's out.
Ray, yeah,
Holy
threw
shit.
him off the crane.
Damn.
Because basically Gage thinks that D isn't running things correctly. And so what Gage is trying to do is trying to impeach him and then rebuild. And
What
do
happened to
things
Gage?
differently. Huh?
What happened to Gage?
Gage hasn't been in town since we've let everyone know.
Oh, so he
'Cause
doesn't
literally,
know. He doesn't know we know.
just so High Command has known for 2 days, and they just now told us today.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Gage hasn't come into town yet, and we're probably gonna clap him when he does.
Holy shit. Do
So
you know what
basically,
about his followers?
he was trying to get all his followers. You know how Gage brought half everyone to the Rooks. He was our number one.
Yeah,
recruit.
yeah, yeah.
So basically, he was trying to get everyone that he recruited to help him. I think it was some Ray, Harley. It wasn't many people, to be honest. But there was a couple people that I didn't just expect. But I guess I don't know, look into it more and then deal with whoever else. But the main problem is Gage right now.
I just got off the phone with Gage. He told me you need to call him ASAP.
Mate, I'm hunting for Gage right now.
He wants to talk to you on the phone.
Fuck. Mate, I can't do this again, mate, with the wanted and shit. This is all getting fucking complicated once again, mate. I just got out of the whole wanted shit.
I told you not to join the Rooks. This is literally why.
I was looking for a nice, peaceful Rooks. Oh, boy. I don't have it, mate. Do you have it? Fucking hell, mate. I thought I was done with all this complicated shit.
Not to join the Rooks. This is literally why I told
God
you.
damn it, mate. Yeah, give me his number. Fucking hell. Mate. I thought the Rooks were gonna be nice and simple, not complicated like this. I thought all the backstabbings and everything was done. Oh boy. Alright, so apparently Gage wants us to call him. Again, I don't know if we're gonna have to I don't know what we're gonna have to do, honestly. I left the warning because it got too complicated, but the Rooks are seeming to get complicated soon after we've joined them. Alright, here we go.
ASAP.
Yeah, I'll call him right now. Oh boy, mate. Alright, here we go. God damn it. We just found out Gage was trying to overthrow Dimitri, so I wonder what he
National
wants.
House of Pancakes. You flip them, we flop them. You tip them, you top them.
Gage, mate. Fuck. What do you need?
I need to talk to you. Secret, alone, G14, motherfucking classified.
Mate, I just fucking got over this whole wanted situation, mate. I can't be doing this again.
Well, everything in life is about choices. You pave your own path. If you want to come sit and have a talk, then come sit and have a talk. If you don't want to, then fuck them and feed them grits. Somehow, something that I said as a fucking joke has been taken seriously, and supposedly there are people that are getting punishments and different things, getting killed over this shit. And if it comes down to my life, I will make sure and ensure that I survive. But people that I've cared for and loved took a lot of words of other people in a joke and took it seriously, and that's kind of the way life lives, right?
I'm better fucking hope this is not a joke. Ray got killed over this.
I know it's definitely not a, but no, it was a fucking joke. It was something, and people believed hearsay instead of revealing stuff. It was a joke that was said about a bunch of group of people. And yes, I did look at going over there. I was entertaining my things if I did decide to leave at any given point. It wasn't saying that I was gonna do it right then. Everybody needs to choose their life path, and I had a lot of people that I cared about that were not happy. So I did entertain the thought. Did I make any actions? No. I talked to one person that I trusted, which anybody's allowed to do in their life.
So
So
where
if
you
I'm going to
all
be
at?
held responsible for something like that, so
In
be it.
Pluto right
You
now,
know,
walking the
Anthony
street.
Gage Michaels will be your motherfucking Huckleberry.
What do you want on me? How do I know I can even trust you, Gage?
How do you know you can trust me? Because you know who I am as a fucking man.
Alright, where do you want to meet, mate?
I will.
Oh boy, here we go again with the complicated gang stuff once
One
again.
sec. Let me see.
Mate,
It's a house that stands alone. It's on your way to Wanted Re-Up.
alright, I'll find it.
You make sure that there is
shit,
a
the shots.
bridge that goes over. It's up on the top of the hill to your right.
Alrighty. I'll see you soon.
Alright, bye.
Bye. God damn it. I don't know if this is a setup or not, but if they did kill Ray over not having any proof, we need to figure that out, 'cause that's not
How
good.
was it?
Holy shit, Pablo, mate. If they did kill Ray without having any proof, mate, that's fucked up. If it was just all hearsay, that's a bit fucked. This is where everything goes to shit, but I guess we gotta figure out what the deal is before we, make any rash decisions as we did in the Wanted. Alright, so...
Okay, so obviously you know what's going on. I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna make a call to D. I don't know which way it's gonna go. I have another individual that's meeting us, and several more that I've reached out to, depending on how this goes.
I just need to know what happened, exactly.
Well, what happened is a bunch of us were sitting there joking. Ray was complaining. I've gotten multiple complaints from people about how different stuff was operated, how everybody just wants to gang bang. And I have, there's a divide between upper command and lower command. So I've been trying to implement things. Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, so what's happening is we were all sitting there drinking. And then fucking, I was like, oh, maybe I should do a vote for power, just joking around. And everybody's like, yeah. And I said, nah, I wouldn't do that. I said, I don't think I got a good enough following. Just fucking around, joking, just bullshit talk. You're all having fucking fun.
Yeah.
And then fucking, I had, in case, because a lot of the people that I brought in were unhappy. So I did reach out to my buddy Jerome that I've been known in the city for a long time. And I said, hey, if I choose someday in the future to look for a different home, would I have a place here? And that's about the extent of where it went. And I said, I didn't want to go through the trial process. I just wanted to, if things went to shit here, have a secondary home. Not making any actions, not saying yes, it's what I'm gonna do, not doing anything. Supposedly it got out or somehow, and then without even talking to me, without doing anything, then they fucking kill Ray.
You sure? Because I don't see them killing someone without any proof is the problem.
Steven was there.
Steven?
Yeah, Ray died.
Yeah, but was there proof beforehand before they, killed them?
Nobody provided proof, and they even accused me of being part of Gage's whatever it's called. And me and Gage have never talked about this. So, and when I asked proof for them mentioning my name, they just ignored it and just basically forgot about the whole situation.
So what you're saying is that they killed
I basically want to hear both sides of the story.
Alright, but what you're saying is that they killed someone with no real proof. They just killed the member of the family or whatever with no fucking proof.
Yes, everything based on motherfucking hearsay. Nobody talked to me, nobody fucking reached out to me, nobody anything, and somebody gets killed because of this.
And personally, I've been working with Gage for a very long time in businesses. He's pretty upfront with me. So I'm kind of confused as who's starting this bullshit, and I want to get to the bottom of it. Because like I said, I've been rocking with Gage for a very long time. He's the one who cleared my name. He's the one who got me into the Rooks. And as much as the Rooks have done everything for me ever since then, I'm not trying to pick a side right now. I want to hear everyone's story in front of the fucking higher-ups, and I want everyone to get straightened out.
Yo, what up?
Because right now it's...
Yo, I need to talk to you. I've got a bunch of people gathered and different shit like that. It's, supposedly, we look like fucking the bad guys, and I got fucking, people supposedly after me and turning against me.
Well,
I wasn't there for the killing of them, so I can't say anything.
the thing is, if they killed someone with no proof, then I can't stay with an organization like that.
Yeah,
If
but
they
what,
just
you
did it from
saying Rooks
hearsay,
killed
that's
him?
fucked.
Yes,
Yeah.
Rooks killed him.
our higher-ups killed him.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, alright.
Also,
I don't know. This is crazy though.
Okay, so
'cause-
since both of you guys weren't there yesterday...
well, I mean, you're saying our higher ups, just so you know, I'm not.
Oh, you left? Fuck, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, well,
Lots of
Shit.
people left.
So basically, bottom line is what happened yesterday is we were trying to recruit a guy named Charlie Reagans. Before we were doing the vote, they decided to call out Ray and Gage. They basically said that Ray and Gage are basically trying to overthrow Dimitri. At the same time, they're trying to join the triads behind their backs. They accused me as knowing this information, which I fucking knew nothing about. Because Gage hasn't been in the city for what feels like over 2 days. I've been rocking with you, Zez, pretty much. You've seen it all.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
by Ray, you mean Ray Jensen, yeah?
Yeah, Ray Jensen. So,
If he killed him, so he ain't a Rook.
so our higher-ups accused me of knowing information and hiding it, and I almost got thrown off the crane. And I had to fucking defend my life for it, and even Ray admitted that I knew nothing about it.
Well, shit.
So the fact that they're accusing me and I asked them for proof, because 3 of them said that they have confirmation that I was part of this shit, is really pissing me off, because I've never wanted to leave the Rooks. I've never even fucking mentioned it. Hell, I just even became a fucking Baron, so why the fuck would I be fucking with that promotion? You know what I mean?
I mean, if they're gonna be kangarooing court, if they're gonna kangaroo court people off the top of a crane, why don't we kangaroo court them at the barrel of a fucking Kalashnikov?
Well, no, I just need
But
to figure out if what's true is what's. No offense, no offense, Gage. I trust you, but I need to figure out. I'm not fucking turning my back on people without any proof.
Oh, I understand that. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew exactly what was going on, and if somehow my conversation didn't get good, then it's time for me to go back to war.
Yo, who's on their way here?
Ray.
All right, well, I'll cut back, I guess, when something else is happening. But it seems like if the Rooks have actually done this, what they're saying, and killed someone without any proof, and just kind of killed someone with words, I don't know if we're gonna be able to save them. I don't want to leave another king so fast, but I mean, if that's the case, we gotta leave, because we don't want to just get killed because someone said something and, not be able to provide any proof or anything like that. So I guess we're gonna have to cut back in a little bit, and I'll see you guys very soon. Hopefully we can figure this out. Hopefully we don't have to leave the Rooks. Hopefully Gage is, lying, or we don't have to, go against Gage, or go with Gage, I guess. But, if it has to go, I guess we're gonna have to go to war with them. But either way, hope you guys have been enjoying this RP so far, and I'll cut back in just a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna be calling Brandon to talk to him about this whole thing, because again, we don't want to make a mistake of the wanted, and we want to, bring this up to the higher ups, be completely clean of them, so we don't freaking have another situation like the wanted where we're not trusting the higher ups, all stuff like that. And I trust Brandon quite a bit. And I've known him for a long time, so it's gonna be good to talk with him, especially. Let's give him a call. I think he wants to meet here, but let's see if he wants to talk in person or over the phone. But again, stuff's getting complicated once again, like I did with the wanted. Hopefully this time we can resolve it a little bit faster and not have to actually leave, but I guess we'll see.
Check.
Yo, yo.
Alright, so what's up?
Can we meet, or do you want to do it over the phone?
Let's do a little bit on the phone while I'm on the way. Like, give me background. What's up?
Alright, here we go. Alright, so, actually, I don't know, it's weird doing it over the phone. It's some pretty confidential stuff.
Understandable. Is it the Gage situation?
Yeah.
you spoken with him now?
Yes.
Yeah, and he makes the claim that none of it was real or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I made a mistake of the wanted not bringing stuff up to higher ups and just kind of going off on my own, so I don't want to make that mistake again. That's why I'm bringing it up to you right away.
Absolutely, I really respect that. It just sometimes.
Is this you pulling in?
It's,
Alright.
big pump gas and then we'll get together.
I'm already full of gas. I'm already full, I just filled up, but basically I just have an important question really.
What's up?
So with the Ray thing, did you guys have proof before, you topped them over? Cause
We had 3 separate
happened?
identifying people saying yes, Ray is a part of the coup.
I'm still here. Sorry. I
3
was talking to
people
my
who were asked separate from each other and did not have a chance to speak previously.
so it's not just one person saying this is the problem, like this guy's doing this, and then did Ray defend
Yes.
himself, or what did Ray say?
Ray said, "Yeah, I know about the vote to start a coup, but I was gonna leave anyway."
So he admitted to it then. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
Ray-
all
Ray-
hearsay.
Yeah, we gave before we tossed anyone, we gave everyone the chance to come forward, and Ray came forward. But the fact that we were gonna let him walk, but the fact that he wanted to start a coup, but then also he was just gonna leave anyway. He didn't care. Like if he wanted to start a coup because he thought Dimitri was a bad leader and wanted the best for the Rooks, I get that. If I ever feel like Dimitri's a bad leader and killing the Rooks, I'll put a bullet in him myself. But Dimitri is the best leader that we could have. He
Yeah.
knows the path that we need to be taking. He
The
may
thing
not make
is-
the right decision every time, but in the long road, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he
yeah.
knows what to.
The thing is,
So-
while we were looking for him, he actually, called me. And, again, I'm being honest, I don't want to have another wanted situation where I'm fucking getting mad at the higher-ups for not even talking to them. I want to be completely honest this time. But we had a meeting, I talked with him. He was saying shit like, it was all just like a drunken joke, like they're all just drinking, making jokes and such. And then,
It's not a funny
Ray
fucking
got a
joke.
kill from it. Yeah. Well, I mean, if 3 other people are saying that it's a real thing, then, I'm gonna have to, and if Ray fucking... The only thing is I wasn't there. I don't know exactly what happened, the whole
Yeah,
story.
no. You weren't there, but Ray owned it. He really did.
So it's all true then. It's not just one person saying something.
We had a triad approach us because he was gonna leave. If his coup didn't work, he was gonna leave to join the triad. And then he approached Raven about being part of his coup. Raven said no. Marcus said no. Both of them. Well, Raven came to us. Marcus still hasn't.
So
we
it
haven't
wasn't
been-
just
we
a
haven't seen
joke, it was a real thing.
No. Luke said that there was a plan to overthrow, and then Ray owned it.
Well,
It's real.
I'm glad I talked to you, because I don't want to fucking go off the wrong end again like I did if you wanted. And fucking start, getting pissed at you guys, joining him without any more info. So I'm glad I
Yeah.
talked to you, mate.
And I'm the last man to toot my own horn, but I'm the most rook that was ever a rook, other than
feel
say
ya.
Prozus. This is all I have, with Moxie and me not a
Yep,
thing
yep.
anymore. This is the reason I'm in
Oh,
the city.
fuck, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But alright. I'm glad I talked to you then, mate.
Yeah. No need to be sorry. That was a mutual agreement, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
if I stop being a rook, if there's ever a chance that the rooks aren't here, I'm gonna stop coming in the city.
I feel you, mate. Alright, man. Well, thanks for clearing this shit up. I can, know I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Hey. I see a lot of potential in you. I see you being down for us, and I like that.
I appreciate
I
it.
think
You
of the
know,
back-
I've
when
been in
when I
a...
think of the backbone of the organization, I see you there.
I appreciate it. I've been in a couple gangs. I've made a lot of mistakes. But, I'm actually learning stuff for once. If this was
Yeah,
back in
here's-
my day,
the
I would have
thing.
fucking joined
If-
him, started shooting y'all down, But I've learned my ways.
If you fuck up, that's one thing. People fuck up all the time. If you make the same mistake twice, that's the fucking problem.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're not making the same mistake twice. You're growing.
No, I learned from
And the thing
that
is-
experience, and I know, if I have problems, talk to the higher ups first. Don't fucking let it fester in my brain, and then fucking
Yeah.
spit it out at you.
never been nervous about recruiting any of the old Seaweed boys, because I know how y'all operated. I know y'all were fucking you, Chuck, Dave, Dusty, Tyler, Tom, everybody. Got nothing but love and respect for all y'all, so.
Alright, mate. Well, it's fucking nice talking to ya.
You got dong in your throat.
Mate, you're fucking stealing Tyler's shit.
Yep.
Oh, damn it. Oh my god. Alright, well, it was a nice talk, man.
Good to see you, Ness.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys too, man.
Alright, so now that we've talked with Brandon, now we know that it wasn't just, you know, one person's hearsay. There was multiple people and Ray had confessed to it. So now I'm glad. There's a lot of stress off our back. We don't have to worry about not trusting the Rooks anymore. Now we know that, you know, we can trust the Rooks. We know what's right, you know. And we know that now, unfortunately, we don't really, we can't really trust Gage, unfortunately. At least that's how it seems. But at least we figured out that we're going to be staying in the Rooks. We don't have to freaking leave and start over once again. And we've only been in the Rooks for a while, so that would suck to be hopping through gang to gang to gang to gang to gang. But I think that's going to be about it. I'm not sure if we're going to end it here, but I think it's been, you know, a lot of info in this episode. Damn, that freaking smart car. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying. Hopefully there's going to be some action soon. Again, we might be getting into a lot of fights with Gage is what it seems like. Like a whole war is going to break out from what Gage has been saying. We might do a setup. I'm not exactly sure yet. But either way, I hope you guys have been enjoying this. Again, it looks like we're focusing back on some RP. And I hope you guys have been enjoying as usual. And if you want to, or if you did enjoy, please leave a like. And if you want to, subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode.